Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. In the last part we got here to an underwater section. Ugh. And as we can now somehow see, somehow Mario can create a fire underwater. That really shouldn't work at all. Pretty much this is the secondary tutorial to the Thunder Hand and Firebrand. And we got some new enemies. Dive Goomba, I think? Goom Diver. These guys have a surprising amount of health, and I don't think any of the particular hands are useful against them. They can either charge right at you, or they can do this move where they'll fly up at the top and then stop above whoever they're going to hit. As you can see, they actually have really high defense for this point. I'm guessing that pretty much 3/4 of the HP is actually the helmet itself. Because they're just Goombas underneath all that. Jumping still does a good job taking care of them, though. I think they only have around 40 HP. Keyword there is think. And also, a lot of the battles here underwater take quite some time. The Goom Divers are pretty much the worst of it, though. You know, I really do actually like the lucky hit system. Well, mind you, it's a standard critical hit since apparently it makes me unable to talk. It's a standard critical hit system, but the sound effect you get for it is just very satisfying. Mind you, I still think the most satisfying video game essentially critical hit sound is the sound you get when you hit someone with a bat in Smash Brothers. And we got another new enemy here. I think they're just called Bloopers still. As you can tell, they just like to bounce up and hit you, but they do 10 damage, and I find them rather difficult to time. Also, in the room we were in when we fight these guys, the spikes on the ground do hurt you, but as long as you swim, you should never get hit by them. In fact, I have a feeling that the initial idea for this area was to have it completely above water. Because it looks like you should be spin jumping and such. Unless I'm forgetting something later on, I'm not sure. No, I can't mention it enough, though. I love this game's battle theme. It's repetitive, but it's catchy. Still not as catchy as Lucas' theme from Chrono Trigger, though. Or Robo's theme. Then again, Robo's theme is essentially never going to give you up. Actually, though, the Bloopers have quite a bit of HP. I think probably somewhere around 60, and as I'm showing off here, hand and hammer attacks are useless against them. You can only jump on them. However, certain Bros attacks are also fairly useful. And Mario's in a tough position. Ooh, 7,500 XP, even. You know, I like how the lower level healing items actually never really lose use in this game, because 25 HP is still a good amount, even towards the end of the game. Because I know for a fact, towards endgame, your HP tends to get towards the hundreds. Actually, I guess those aren't really spikes on the bottom as much as they are sea urchins because they're moving. Huh. Can't go that way, so we have to actually head directly to the northwest. For a weird underwater cave segment. With a puzzle we've all seen quite a few times throughout our years of gaming. Remember the order. Let's see, that was 1, 4, 3, 5, 2? I'll be honest, in all the years I've played this, I still haven't been able to tell if this is random or set. It could be either, but I'm not sure. That was what I got. If you got something different, then it's random. This seems like something that would be randomized per playthrough, but I'm not sure. Also, you really have to be accurate with the firebrand at times, because the hitbox is kind of picky like that. Although at times missing can be kind of a saving grace, because you may have hit the be lighting up the wrong lantern. Though seriously, how is fire going on underwater? I know that's a question that's been around since Mario Bros. 1, but still, how? And with Luigi accidentally getting hit, we find our final new enemy as far as I'm aware. I think these are just sea urchins. Let's see, are they? Pestinat, okay. They are weak to fire, so you can do that. And, like the similar enemies back in Chucklehuck Woods, once you do enough damage to them, they will actually lose their spines. And then the beanie will float up and either reach the surface or just drown in general. I'm not sure if you get the I can't say experience for some reason, apparently. I don't think you might. I'm not sure if you don't get a. I'm not sure if you get experience for that, though. That was probably one of my worst stutter phases, if you can call that stuttering, ever. I do find it humorous, though. Then again, this entire game's pretty funny. Bloopers, you are annoying. Actually, bloopers have always just been an annoyance in gaming, really, because, when I think about bloopers, I immediately think of them in Mario 2 The Lost Levels when they're above water. In fact, they're flying in midair. Ugh. I hate Lost Levels. And like I mentioned last part, hold B and A and then press up to go up these pipes. Meanwhile, near the border, we get a cutscene. Hey, Stardust Fields! I haven't been here in a while. And oh, wow, actually, I've never noticed that before. You can see a bit of his actual horn there. I guess that's just a blue mask. I don't know why, I always thought that his skin was blue.
Great tech letter. Will this guy do? Anyone will do now. Hurry, quickly.
Well, that's not ominous looking. Whoa, hello there. That's creepy. That's gonna show up in my nightmares. As is that. Oh dear, that's worrying. And we're finally above what? And oh god, there are bob-ombs streaking up at the top of the screen. I didn't even notice that when recording. Hey, it's Prince Fabulous. I've searched high and low for you two. I fear that you'd met a terrible fate. This isn't Majora's Mask, Peasley. Yes, it is true. The beanstalk split into 4 pieces. They've scattered. It is sad, really. What? You say you'll help me search for the beanstalk pieces? Of course! I'll be most appreciative. But actually, I'd like you two to go to Bean Bean Airport. You see, Princess Peach is blessing our fair land with her presence. That's not a good idea. A dignitary Princess Peach's statue visiting our kingdom is a very serious affair. And that is why I would like you two in attendance to go greet her royal loveliness. As such, you must head for Bean Bean Airport immediately. Well, by the by, Bean Bean Airport is south of Bean Bean Castle. I must head there myself immediately, so I'll see you there. Alrighty then, and actually with this we're in very familiar territory. We're just to the east of Bean Bean Castle. I would stop there, but there's nothing really good there for equipment shops, really. There's some stuff that can increase certain stats, but I kind of want an overall increase, not just one thing to be increased. And there's no new items either, although it's at this point that we start to see how good my stash is, because I'm getting like 40% off certain things. Actually, I just realized, the way that they calculate the stash stuff might actually be an average. And you get a Who Bean for making it all the way over here. And you want to hit this exclamation point block, because otherwise you won't be able to get Mario over here. And we kind of need him. This is called Mario and Luigi, after all. And the overall franchise is called Super Mario Brothers. Also, I do find it clever that the movie named them Mario and Luigi Mario, because, well, that's creepy looking. For stuff like that kind of naming scheme where it's brothers and such, you would generally use the last name, so their last name would actually be Mario. Very cleverly done there. Hollywood Films, I think? I forget who did that. Either way, they got Dennis Hopper, and that's okay in my book. Though I just realized the lack of monkeys in this game is kind of sad. And if we go over to the west, as I show off here, well, first off, you get a bean. There's a lot of beans in this area, actually. We are just to the east of Chucklehuck Woods, so now we have this area overall connected. Ooh, random block. These things don't take forever. Thankfully, they did speed up the random blocks in later games. Really, you could just throw caution into the wind, but I want as many coins as possible, because coins are money, and money is good in RPGs. Also, if you go over to the left, back up here, there's these blackish blocks we can't break. Ah well, guess we can't progress. That was the wrong transition, and I don't care. And now we're at the airport. And Lady Lima's waiting for us.
Oh, Masters Mario and Luigi, Queen Bean is most pleased by your efforts at the Hooniversity. By the way, there's been a slight hiccup in our plans to welcome Princess Peach. You see, nasty piranha plants have dug their roots into this runway. Her airplane can't land.
Oh no, I totally have been fighting these things for years.
What? You want to know why repairs haven't been made? Well, with the Cacletta incident, it didn't seem to be a priority. But enough about that. You must do something about these disgusting piranha plants. For the sake of the princess, you can't refuse, can you? Well then, show me that Mario Brothers work ethic that I've heard so much about.
I love Luigi with the coffee, by the way. In fact, to this point I remember, oh, first off, this runway has a lot of beans all over the place. And apparently a mysterious egg. I should mention the fact that I can't believe I've forgotten to mention this until just now, but the coffee that we can make in the coffee shop that I made a couple parts back, that actually becomes an item into your inventory that increases your stats permanently. One use only, though you can make... I think you can make them infinitely. I'm not sure, honestly. I doubt there's infinite chuckle beans, so... I guess just choose wisely. And by taking that piranha plant out, we made a crack in the shell. It's pretty obvious what we have to do from here. We need to open up that shell, although it seems to be against all reason. And this takes forever. Like the next 3.5 minutes forever. Mind you, I pick up quite a few beans along the way, because for some reason the airway has a bunch of beans on it. And once they reach the blue state, they are permanently in that, unless you leave the screen, I believe. And you don't actually need to bring water from opposing screens, because there's a fountain on every screen, thankfully. I'm not sure if you can use the firebrand on them. I don't think you can. I never tried it, though, so... Yay, concentration paid off. I got over 20. That's actually a really rare occurrence, so why the hell not? I should mention that most of the time when it comes to rally blocks like that, if I'm going to use them, I'm actually going to edit it out. Because they take a while. Like I said, you don't have to get the water from the fountain here, but I forgot there was one on the screen to the right, though. Oh well. Oh, to wells. I think you can actually fight these piranha plants, but I honestly have never tried. I always just walked to the right, left rather, and saw the thing. Let's get all the beans first, because beans are good.
Greed is good.
As Wario would say. I think that's Wario. It's either Wario or Luigi. That sounds more like Wario, though, so... So let's fry these plants and see what we do for get for doing all of them. More cracks in the shell that totally aren't mirrored. Thankfully, the Firebrand and Thunderhand hitboxes are a bit generous at times. Whoa, you are ugly. That's our next boss, actually. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And next time on Let's Play, I almost said Super Mario RPG, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, I'm actually going to be grinding up to level 25 because that's the level I'd like to be around this point. I'm not sure if I'll show all the stat boosts or not. And then we're going to fight that boss there. See you guys then.